Alright, okay, so we talked about simplified ratios. We should be able to fly through this as well. So in some questions you'll be given two variables. So variables, remember, things that change. And told the ratio of them. You will then be given a new amount for one of those variables and asked to find the other one. So in our example, if cake, sugar and flour are mixed in the ratio of 1 to 3. If you have 1,200 grams of flour, how much sugar do you need? So we've written sugar to flour, and they've said in the ratio of 1 to 3. So first of all, we fill in the ratio. Elsa.
So then you would put in so you would kind of like fill in the 1,200 underneath the flour.
Good.
Like goes with it. And then you would say,
Next person, you're done.
no, I'm not done. Then you would say, how did you get from 3 to 1,200?
Oh, I'm loving it.
Times 400.
You times by 400.
Then you have to do it on the other
times
side.
it on the other side as well.
So because whatever you do to one side,
You have to do it on the other side. Which equals 400. I win.
and for this we must make sure we're including our
Units. Units.
So the unit pencil out. Oh no, because we haven't penciled it yet. Correct. That's if you're simplifying stuff.
So wait, would you not leave it? Would you put 100 grams ratio 12 down 1,000?
No, because they said how much sugar you need, so they only want to know about sugar.
If you left it like that, would it still go?
No, because that's not clear which one's which. Okay, I think sometimes they're quite pedantic about this, so you need to be careful. Yes.
For this one, could you just divide it by 3?
Yeah, essentially, I believe that the girls in the corner, it was a group effort, and Danny shouted out the loudest, established this, that we multiply it by 400 by calculating 1,200 divided by 3. Okay, so what you're saying is, how did we get from here to here? We multiply by 400. We knew that because 1,200 divided by 3 was 400. Yeah, does that make sense? Now, you will only ever be multiplying, stop it. We only ever be multiplying or dividing, so don't start thinking more like add 2, take away 3, whatever it is.
In case when we be dividing it.
What, like here, we said 1,200 divided by 3. You with me?
Ms. Harrison?
Yes.
So would you like simplify that down? Would you simplify that down?
No, because that's the whole
Then it would equal 1.
Exactly, we'll go down to 1 to 3. So they want to know that if they've got 1,200 grams of flour, how much sugar do you need? Okay, so they're not going to say they want to know the ratio, but they're told us.
Unless they make a really small batch, and they're trying to make a really small batch, like that batch with 1,200 grams of sugar is too big, so they narrowed it down to 3 grams. Yeah.
I think it's some stuff.
That's nice. So remember, whatever you do to one part, you do to the other. You'll always be able to multiply and dividing.
Dividing.
I'm going to do this as well because I think it's important we just get the whole caboodle done.
Doris.
So you may be asked to divide amounts up into given ratios. Now, essentially, these questions and these questions are the ones that got to mix up. Okay? So you've got to be careful that you understand which one you're doing. Now, in this one, they've been told us what one part of the ratio is. Okay? In this one, we are splitting an amount up into a ratio. Okay? Right, Doris and Betty buy a raffle ticket. They win the top prize of $1,000. Fantastic. However, the ticket had cost $2, but Doris had only 50 cents to buy it, which meant that old Betty had paid the rest.
Yes.
So, would it be fair for them to split the money 50-50?
No.
No. Okay? Poor old Betty would have been done out a bit of cash because Doris only paid 50 cents. She paid
$1.50.
No. Okay, so we need to establish how much money Doris should get from the prize money. So, first thing we need to do is actually establish what ratio they paid their money in. So Doris paid 50 cents. Okay, now here is your choice. You could be going into dollars. I prefer whole numbers, so I'm going to stick with cents. Okay. So Doris is 50 cents, Betty would be 150 cents, yes? I don't need to put my unit because they're the same unit, okay? I'm obviously going to simplify that. I can divide both of them by 50, so that brings me down to 1 to 3. So far, so good, yes? So they paid for the ticket in a ratio of 1 to 3, so therefore they should be getting the money back in a ratio of 1 to 3. Right, there are two main ways of doing this. I'm going to go through either, but that's a lie. I'm going to go through both. You can write down both, you can write down just one, you can listen and then write down your preferred one, it's up to you.
But that's, I don't know, this doesn't make sense to me, because when then, like, Doris just get, like, Betty just get 50.
Well, this is the thing, no, because everything's being
This is exactly
multiplied.
what she wrote.
Yes, Anson.
Like, she only takes 50 cents more.
So you're saying that she paid $1.50, A-Scale paid 50 cents, so she paid $1 more. So you're saying that Betty should get $999 and A-Scale should get $1?
No, I mean, like, so one should get, like, so Betty should get $1 more, and Doris should get $1 less.
Well, generally it would be in a ratio, because if the ticket had cost more money, then she would have had to put more money into it. So it's always, this is why stuff like this tends to be done ratios rather than adding. Do you know how I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't explain that when I was school. I just ran.
Could we, so 50 is, we just 1/3 of $1.50? Did we just say?
50 cents. Huh?
Wait, what did we just say, 50
We
cents?
said that they paid the money in a ratio of 1 to 3. So for each amount that Doris paid,
Yeah.
Betty paid 3 times the amount.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
That's what we've established so far, yeah? Right, so there are two ways of doing this. So method 1. If the ratio is 1 to 3, we've got a total of 4 parts, yes? So for each 1 part that Doris paid, Betty pays 3, yes? So there are a total of 4 parts, yeah? So what we can do is, if we're trying to split $1,000, we're going to divide that by this number here, 4. Okay, and that's going to tell us the value of 1 part. So $1,000 divided by 4 is
$250.
$250, yes? Now we've said that Doris gets 1 part, so she's going to get $250. And Betty's going to get 3 parts, maybe I should write 1 times, and Betty's going to get 3 parts, so that's 3 lots of 250. So Doris just gets 250, Betty gets 750. So the question has asked us, how much money does Doris get? So Doris gets 250. Sorry. You said whoop.
Done.
This here is
What?
5 and not like 10.
Because Doris is getting 1 portion for every 3 portions that Betty gets. So you just literally add these numbers up.
Say if it was like 3 and 3, would
Then
you
we would have
divide
6
by-
parts,
so
and we would divide by 6.
Okay.
Yes.
This is $250 for $2.50.
Well, they won $1,000. So
Oh.
which one do you think it is? Yeah? You with me?
When you say parts, what do you mean?
What do I mean? Well, ratios, they're in parts. I don't know how else to what the better word
Like,
to use.
it's just kind of.
So 1 part for Doris, 3 parts for Betty. So each 1 amount
Oh,
that Doris pays, Betty pays 3 of those same.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Is amount a better word?
Yeah, that's
Stop it. And why should you write down?
I was just putting it up like I was going to in my hand. I don't understand.
You don't understand
No.
this?
Yeah.
Why?
She's a little baby.
What do you not understand, honey?
How'd you get like 30 and 1 and 2 and 50 and 70?
I don't mean to be rude, and I will fully explain it all again. But
No,
how
I'll
you been
listen to
listening?
method 2.
But
Yeah,
you,
I
but you
was.
said how did they get 1 and 3? We
I
established
know,
that at
I
the top.
know, but like, I don't understand how you can get from 750 to 3. Like, where do you get your second information from 1,000?
I think she's confused. Why would you divide 1,000 by 4?
But she hasn't mentioned that at all.
Are you confused
Well,
how you
they-
got 750?
Which part? So here, there is 1 part, 3 parts, yes? Makes a total of 4 parts. 1 plus 3 is 4. We're trying to split $1,000. So we did 1,000 divided by 4, because that was the same number as yeah?
Yes.
And that gave us $250.
Okay.
So that it tells us the value of 1 part. Now, Doris only gets 1 part, so we say 1 times 250. And then Betty gets 3 parts, so she gets 3 lots of 250.
Yes.
Are you with me now?
Yes.
Okay, part. Method 2 is super similar. They were still in a ratio of 1 to 3. There are still a total of 4 parts. Doris therefore gets 1/4 of the amount.
No, you put a fraction.
Betty gets 3/4 of the amount.
This is gonna confuse me.
So 1/4 of 1,000 and 3/4 of 1,000 gives you 250 to 750. So Doris gets 250. Now, as I said, some people prefer one, some people prefer the other. Don't be one of those people that prefer neither. You've got to choose one of them. If for some reason or somehow you have a slightly alternate method that works all the time, go ahead, fill your bits and use that method, okay? But the principle for all of these is always going to be the same. We're establishing how many parts there are in total. So as Erin said, if it had been a 3 to 3, because that's just half, if it had been a 3 to 7, we would have had a total of 10 parts, and we would have divided everything by, we would have divided the amount by 10, and then multiplied that by 3 and 7. If we'd had 3 and 7, we would have had 3/10 and 7/10 here, okay? So just read the question and make sure that you're understanding whether you are splitting an amount, or whether you have been given one of the values, okay? And it is sometimes quite key that you're just really reading the question carefully as to how they've asked you to do it. Any questions about that?
I understand.
Excellent. Now, can we not draw all over a book, please, Amy?
Yes.
Pop that away. Excellent. Limey, Riley.
Can I just finish the shape I was coloring
That
in?
would be really nice if you didn't.